Recording from Hellgate Studios, this is SE Insiders. I am the handsome Michael Day. This is the lovely, beautiful Raya Clay. And we got an amazing show to give you, the viewers. Raya, if you mind, let's go with our first topic.
Thanks, Michael. The first topic for tonight is about Baylor's former basketball player, Isaiah Austin. He has recently had to end his basketball career due to an illness. When I read this story, I was just very sad to hear about it. He has Morphine syndrome, and only 1 in 5,000 people get this illness. So to hear that such a talented and bright young man is having to suffer through this, it just really breaks my heart. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, first off, when he sent the tweet out, automatically I was upset. And just another NBA prospect that our eyes will not be blessed to enjoy or see, simply because he has to end his career on something that's really rare, period. So first off, my prayers goes to him, and second, it doesn't seem this way, but it's more of a blessing in disguise, as you might call it. Like, this is the reason why people always say you should get a degree, while pursuing your sports, because you don't know what can happen. And so let's hope, the NCAA will be able to look at him and, maybe bring on color commentary, or he be a youth inspiration, be a mentor, that will help, anything to stay intact with basketball will be good for him, in my opinion.
And he's only 20 years old, so God's will, he has plenty of time to go out and mentor the other children and tell them about his story and his journey. And one thing that I really admire is what Commissioner Adam Silver has done for him and his family. He's invited them to attend the NBA draft, and I know that he was overjoyed when he got that text, call, or email saying that he could go, because this has been his dream since he was probably a little boy. And because he won't be able to enter in the draft, just being able to be there amongst all the other talents, I know that he's overjoyed about that.
Yeah. What has Adam Silver not done in a positive way for the NBA so far? It's just, I commend him for all he's done so far. And having Isaiah and his family at the NBA draft is just another kudos to not only Isaiah, but to Adam Silver as well.
Speaking of the NBA draft, which is tomorrow night.
Nice.
And Cleveland has the #1 pick, as you all know.
Again.
I have my choice. Michael has his. So Michael, tell the viewers, if you had to pick #1 pick, who would it be?
Well, I'm going to go with Mr. All-American, number 22, coming out of Kansas. His name is Andrew Wiggins. I have to go with him simply because he can be a dominant small forward. I see a mini, LeBron James and him, with him being only 200 pounds and with LeBron being, 350 pounds of ape. So, I love Jabari Parker's game. He's definitely a good scorer, but my question is, can he rebound consistently like Andrew did back in college? And that's why I have to go with Andrew for #1. What about you?
Well, you mentioned Jabari Parker, and that's actually who I would pick if I could to be #1. I love Parker's game. He's very athletic, and I feel that he could go into Cleveland and really just turn things around. Last year's pick, Anthony Bennett, he came to Cleveland and didn't make much of progress while he's there.
You almost made me break character when you said Bennett.
Anthony Bennett. It's just like, where has he been? Is he still even in the league? And he is, but he didn't really make much of a stamp on his name. And hopefully whoever the #1 pick is can put in a little bit more effort and, get things turning around in Cleveland. I would love to see Cleveland actually having a turnaround squad.
Yeah, someone could go there this summer or go back by the name.
We're not going to go there because it's not going to happen.
But we're going to talk about it. Mr. LeBron King James, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of sources are going around saying, he wants to go back to his home state and be in Cleveland, with the Instagram photo from his wife about, them going home, maybe visiting family, or who knows what they were doing. But, speculations have arisen. So, what do you think?
I think that LeBron is already at home and he's there to stay. I told you before, I have 2 LeBron jerseys right now. One from Cleveland and one from Miami. Those are the only 2 that I plan on purchasing. I feel that the team is already set with a little bit more effort. Then they're good to go. LeBron James, D-Wade, Chris Bosh, Chalmers when he starts getting consistent. Birdman, you can't beat that squad right there. Ray Allen comes out raining threes. Miami is set and LeBron is there to stay.
You want to know who's also set? Them San Antonio Spurs.
You have to bring that up.
I had to. But another NBA superstar who's ready to test his free agent market skills is Mr. Carmelo Anthony. As we all know, Carmelo Anthony is searching for a ring and he wants it now. Sources have recently confirmed that he will talk to Dallas, Houston, and Chicago on after July 1st. And many are wondering, including myself, where do you think he's going?
I really want to know where Carmelo is going. Absolute great, phenomenal player. I hope personally he goes to Chicago. I would love to see him there with the players they already have. And I feel like together, they can make things happen.
Yeah, a lot of people say Houston would be a great fit, but no, not to knock on Carmelo's game or James Harden's game, because I'm talking about him as well, but both of them lack that defense that, that makes them like really, really great. Like, you got LeBron James, he won rings because of defense. You have Kobe, he won rings based off defense. Like, they need defense, and if James Harden and Carmelo is on the same team, I don't see them necessarily being a threat simply because there's no defense. Versus in Chicago, you have Joakim Noah. You have more than just one center. And with Houston has Dwight Howard, but Chicago has backups. And I could see Chicago being a great fit.
I definitely agree with Chicago. They have pieces of the puzzle that are missing. Versus, Houston, you don't want to bring in more pieces you already have. You want to try to fill in those spots to make the puzzle complete. So I definitely think that Chicago, best fit for Carmelo.
All right, now one more question of the day. What would be your biggest surprise so far as the all-season goes?
As far as like the players?
Yes.
My biggest surprise would probably be if LeBron decided to leave Miami, honestly. I feel that he'll probably decide to take a pay cut, but people are getting hyped up saying that, oh yeah, he's going back to Cleveland, but I honestly don't see that happening. I feel that he's going to stay there. And so another thing that would probably surprise me is if Ray Allen decides not to come back.
That wouldn't surprise me as much. He has 2 rings. He's a definite Hall of Famer. I don't think me and you can question that. We've seen him play since we were little. But what would surprise me is if Carmelo or LeBron ends up with the Lakers.
Oh, that definitely surprises me.
I keep hearing it, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, no way. But if somebody wants to play with Kobe, that's crazy. And Kobe's my favorite player, but he wants to win. Yeah, we know. Like, Kobe wants to win, and everybody else is about
Melo wants to win. I'm surprised he hasn't left before now.
You gotta think about it. A couple years ago, New York were contenders.
True.
So yeah, but that's SEI for the week. If you have any questions, please tweet me or Raya at Michael WJJ or Raya Clay or SE Insiders. We'll talk to you soon.